Instead, they're letting him go today.
What you doing? Tony! Well, no! Why did you look for my daughter?
Alex.
You sing, you dance, you save France. Everything, nothing is a stretch for you, really. What drew you to this seemingly kind of dull, boring dad?
Well, to me, he was anything but. Very different to me.
Very different than what you know.
Yeah, he's a survivalist, religious, recovering alcoholic, many things that as an actor is like, wow, this is fascinating. And I'm actually a pretty boring guy, pretty bland, pretty even Steven guy, so I really love playing characters like this who really take life into their own hands. They take control of things. They don't trust other people. They want to be there. They want to protect. They want to control things. And when circumstances like what happened in the film happen, no one knows what's going to happen. But for sure, Keller's one of the more interesting. He's going to do something. He's not going to stop. He's not going to stop until he's done everything he can to save his kids.
And it's interesting because of the four parents, each parent kind of has their own approach to what's it's like a cubist painting in a way. Yeah. Everyone has all these different emotions, and each one kind of acts.
I'm so thrilled you said that, because the whole movie, and the reason it's called Prisoners, is in a way we are prisoners of our most inner fears, of our own psyche deep down within. And most of the time we cover that up. You see that at the beginning. Four normal people at Thanksgiving, seemingly uneventful.
The first 5 minutes of the movie, it's like
here we go,
nothing is happening.
Bang. And all of a sudden, what is in their innermost, what really drives them, that comes out. And it's also a great kind of treatise on violence, on what violence does to the individual and what it does to communities. You know, it's not an easy picture necessarily, but I think it's an important one, and certainly suspenseful, keeps you on the edge of your seat.
A gripping thriller, and there's no black and white.
No.
Everyone has gradations of morality and feelings, and it's just incredibly tense and taut. And the look of the film, where
Roger
you are,
Deakins is
just very kind of depressing.
Well,
did that seep into you as you were on location?
Yeah, no, I think where we shot it, you know, in parts of Atlanta, actually, for Pennsylvania, which was amazing. I think Roger Deakins did an incredible job. I remember the very first day of shooting, they had announced the Oscar nominations, and I'll be honest with you, I was pretty excited being nominated for Les Mis, and I walked on set.
You were?
And Roger Deakins, who was our cinematographer, had just been nominated for his 10th Oscar. And I went up to him and I said, Rog, between us, 11 nominations. Look at that. And he was just like, yeah, whatever. I'm not sure if I'm going to go. Like, you know, he's a very humble man, brilliant man. What he's done in this film, the look, I think, gives a sense of foreboding, a sense of dread in a way that adds to that thriller element. And, you know, in a way, it is a classic thriller, and it keeps you on the edge of your seat right to the end. And there are many, many turns. But what Denis has brought to this great script by Aaron is made it a great drama as well. And it's just as much a expose of what happens to people, what happens to marriages, what happens to siblings, what happens to police officers in these extreme situations.
So many different stories swirling around not one vortex, but several, and it all just kind of, it's hard to talk about because I don't want to say anything because people need to see the movie, but it was intense and gripping, and the performances were just masterful across the board. Really.
You know, well, thank you. It's an amazing cast that I got to be with. You know, I think I was the first one on, and so I kept getting these emails with, you know, Maria Bello is going to play your wife. I was like, oh my God, it's amazing. And Terrence Howard and Viola Davis and Jake and Melissa Leo, Paul Dano, and every email was just like, this is going to be extraordinary. And it turned out to be that. And Denis Villeneuve, a great Canadian filmmaker, French-Canadian, he gets the best out of everybody and creates an amazing atmosphere.
In an incredible mood. The film is great. I wish you the best with it. And once again, well done.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.